This world taught you to operate in one way and one way only: conflict. You might be scanning for threats. You might be preparing for disaster. You might be staying alert. But there is a completely different system available to you. It doesn't just work better, it works in an entirely different direction. That's what this video is about. So let's go. You learn to wait for the other shoe to drop by living in this world. Every message you absorbed taught you that this is the expectation. Television drama showed you that peace is just a setup for conflict. Your parents prepared for disaster constantly, even when they thought you weren't watching. Your friends made fun of anyone who believed good things could ever last. Social media turned catastrophe into entertainment, training the brain to expect the worst. News cycles made money from your fear and uncertainty. The world operates on constant conflict. Everywhere you go, conflict is modeled. Everywhere you look, tension is reinforced. You absorbed the pattern without choosing it. When things are good, prepare for them to get bad. This is the water you've been swimming in your entire life. But God offers you a completely different operating system. Listen to what he is saying. I imagine him saying something like, I need you to choose self-control. This is the choice I need you to make so that I can give you peace. You're going to be okay. It may not be easy, but you're going to be okay. I need you to relax so that I can be with you. When you make a choice to use self-control, the rest of my Spirit's fruit is available to you. Regulating your emotions, regulating your heart, regulating your subconscious mind is what I need from you. Notice the precision here. God doesn't promise easy circumstances. God promises presence during difficult circumstances. But that presence requires something from you. The choice to regulate your emotions rather than activating your system. And here's where it gets interesting. God can be with you when you're stressed, paranoid, anxious, and activated. God doesn't abandon you in fear, but when your nervous system is activated, you cannot perceive God's presence. When fear creeps in, it blinds your eyes from looking to see what the Spirit can do. When stress floods into your system, when your brain's fear center takes over, when the survival mode dominates your body, you lose access to the brain pathways required to recognize where the Spirit is leading you in your reality. God is there. Fear is distracting you from seeing him, seeing his solution now. God's presence is real and it is there for you. The issue that is blocking access is the fear that clouds your ability to perceive him when your body is in survival mode. You might know this experience. Maybe you've prayed while your chest was tight and your mind was racing, or you might have read scripture while scanning for disaster and you felt disconnected. You wondered if God had withdrawn. He hadn't. Your nervous system had just closed the door to you seeing him. So what does God actually require from you to weaken your fear? Your willingness and your choice for him. That's it. That's the only thing he needs. Your willingness to choose self-control activates God's love to empower the rest of the fruit. Your choice to choose self-control unlocks God's power, unlocks the power needed to maintain self-control, heart control, through Christ. God can shape you, mold you, guide you, develop you, but only if you're willing to be shaped, molded, guided, and developed. All God needs is your willingness to choose the fruit. But choosing self-control when your nervous system is screaming for vigilance, that requires understanding why the vigilance exists in the first place. Here's the tension. Relaxing into trust feels irresponsible when your entire system believes that vigilance equals survival. Your brain says, if I relax my guard, disaster will catch me unprepared. God says, if you maintain your guard, you'll miss my presence with you. Both statements feel true at the same time. That's the conflict. This is where the fruit of the Spirit becomes essential. Self-control isn't a feeling that arrives when circumstances cooperate. Peace. It is a choice that brings your nervous system back to a state where you can perceive God's presence. When your chest begins tightening and your mind starts scanning for disaster, notice what's happening. Recognize the activation. Name it. My nervous system is preparing for disaster now. Then choose self-control. I am okay. I am choosing to believe you will be with me through these challenges. Lord, send me your Spirit to bear fruit in me, helping me to design how I express myself. This practice interrupts the activation sequence. It creates space for perspective to be built around your perception. This opens the door that your nervous system closed. And in that space, you can begin to recognize what was there all along: God's presence with you. God desires for humanity to realize His assurance as truth, the truth that His assurance remains available even now. If we follow His design, if we practice choosing self-control over hypervigilance, the rest of the fruit will naturally become available. If we allow our nervous systems to learn that safety is possible through following Christ, His assurance becomes as sure as it was before the fall in Eden. The ground beneath your feet is solid now. You just couldn't see it while your nervous system was activated. As your hypervigilance decreases and lets go, your ability to perceive God's presence increases. This is the invitation. Choose to animate the fruit of the Spirit in your life, into the pressure points of your life. Let God worry about what He's bringing you into. You're going to be okay. It may not be easy, but you're going to be okay. Practice using self-control to interrupt activation. Practice being patient with yourself, and you will recognize how to show patience to others. Your nervous system is learning a new language now, the language of being calm rather than reacting, the language of trust rather than vigilance. And like any language, you get more fluent with practice. God's operating system does require something very specific from you. And most people don't know what that is. If this video opened up something for you, please like and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Also, if you would like some help making this shift personally, there's a link in the description below. Please reach out and we'll set up a session. Thanks. Bye.